everybody, welcome to my channel Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used the ketogenic journey for losing 201 pounds so far, and I'm not done yet. Not to mention how many inches I have lost. I started off with a 70-inch waist and now down to a 38 or less because I haven't done it in a little while. Also, that wasn't the biggest part of my body. What I call the tire was above the belly button, which was so large I couldn't even measure. So who knows how big that one actually was. I was a big girl. That's an understatement. So if you're new to my channel and you want to follow along on my daily journey of what I eat, what I do, how my sleep is, my exercise, which I did not do to lose all that weight. This is a new thing I've added in. My maintenance once I get there, or just want to see what I do throughout the day, hit subscribe, follow along, because I'm a little crazy. I am blonde of the truest sense at times, just saying. But I've also read, watched everything there is out there about keto. And as of today, I heard something being announced again on channels that I thought went away 2 years ago. Because I heard about it 2 years ago and I thought it was just the most ridiculous thing I had ever heard. Of course, Dr. Berry said the same thing last night, or the night before, whenever his live was. So I stayed away from it. And we're going to discuss what that is in just a second. But first, I'm going to show you this morning's weigh-in readings, yesterday's Carb Manager, and yesterday's Fitbit little thing to show you what I did yesterday to affect today's weight. But I'm also going to go ahead and show you today's breakfast because, yes, I had breakfast. I have to get going today. I've been up since 5-something this morning. So let me go ahead and tell you one thing. I think the scale would have moved way more because I usually weigh in at 12. I weighed in around 6 a.m. So let's look. .3 ketones, that's great. They could have been higher, I don't know. I'm doing this 6 hours earlier than normal. Glucose 70. No, 7 a.m. I'm having 6 pieces of bacon. It's a low sodium one I got from Aldi's. We're going to give it a try. Actually, I think I got it from Lidl's, not Aldi's. And see if it works with me. I have a very long day, so I need to eat. And y'all just saw my glucose and ketone readings, so they are amazing. So this has no sugar, no carbs. So we're going to give this a try and see how it works out. You see my GKI is 2.9. I am in high ketosis and I felt it too. I felt amazing when I woke up. It's probably why I couldn't sleep any longer. I woke up at 5 a.m. and I fought it, laid in bed, trying to go back to sleep for 45 minutes. It was a no-go, so out I came to bed this morning. You also saw I had breakfast because I was actually starving around 7 a.m. It was like, well, I'm going to eat, but I'm trying to do this no-carb thing for this week. Because I had so many carbs and everything on the weekends. Going total or net carbs last month has gave my body tons of carbs. So I was thinking of trying to do as little as possible during the week and then net carbs on the weekend. That's kind of what my thing right now. And my big thing is exercise, exercise, exercise for this month, in the month of November, because I don't want to gain on Thanksgiving or gain at Christmas. And we'll discuss all that later. Okay, so my weight was 167.4. So I went down 4 points on the scale, and I know for sure if I could have waited and weighed at 12 o'clock like usual, I would have gone down more. I might even hit a new low, but we don't know. It's just not happening because of that. So I've already eaten. I've already done an hour exercise, and I'm hoping not to be in too much pain or too tired when I get home to do 45 minutes to another hour. I like to do a certain amount of exercise, and this morning's exercise I did, same as I normally do, but I was so tired because at that point, the reason I did it, because I was falling asleep again. So I did the exercise, I gave it all I could for about 46 minutes to an hour, somewhere around in there. Then I went and took a shower and fell back asleep for an hour and 20 minutes. I was exhausted. But I got that done. I got some comments done, not everyone's. I have to go back and see what other comments were on the videos. The bacon was amazing. I hope it doesn't affect me. It was so yummy. It is Little's bacon from their place. It is a hickory smoked low sodium. So it's kind of expensive. It was $4 for that pack. I'm not used to paying that because I usually buy it from a butcher shop and it's way cheaper, but the butcher shop once started to stall me. I lost tons of weight on that. Like 27 pounds eating butcher shop bacon around the clock for over 30 days. But all of a sudden I couldn't lose any more weight if I ate it. Something in there started affecting me, but I've also been told it doesn't say the ingredients at all. It doesn't say nothing on it. And a lot of things, I said it tastes different too every time I've eaten it since then. And they can't tell me what the ingredients are. They said a lot of things have changed, and a lot of places where they're getting their meat from has changed because of the whole virus thing.
There's a reminder for April.
Okay, Google, stop. So, that being said, I'm praying this bacon will work because I miss me some bacon. What else? What I want to talk to y'all about, the weird stuff. I've had one collagen coffee. I'm about to have my second one to go with me, so I can't talk very long because I gotta get on the road. I kind of wish I bought these pants in a size smaller. I wish I got 9s. It's a Junior Miss from Kohl's, size 11. But I'm kind of having to stick my stomach out a little to keep them on. They're sliding off my body. I'll show y'all. See, that there was no struggle getting into these at all. Not even a tiny bit. I got them yesterday. I had to use my Kohl's cash and I just grabbed them. You can see the cute little pockets. I really love that. But I think I need 9s in Kohl's Junior Miss. Yeah, my tummy's showing. So these are low rider ones, or mid rides. And I've been buying the high rides because that's all I can find, even though I don't normally really like them. But most of my clothes are high, like cropped. So I'm like, oh my gosh. You add them together and yeah. I'm putting my brown corduroy jacket on with this because the weather is cold right now, but it'll be hot by the time I get back out of my appointment today. So I don't know how much video, but I will show you everything I eat. But what I want to discuss really quickly that I have to do more research on because I thought it was really dumb, ridiculous, and I did not believe in it. Dr. Berry doesn't believe in it. I don't think Dr. Eric Westman does either because he's never really mentioned it. And if he had, it probably would have been 2 years ago, and I got to go back and look. It seems to be the big thing right now in the keto world. I am finding it on a lot of channels. And it's called resistant starches. Basically, it's where you take a baked potato and you cook it all up and you stick it in your fridge and you warm it a tiny bit slowly, or you eat it cold, and that's not supposed to make your blood sugar go up. Same with rice, green bananas. Like, you don't cook the green banana, you just eat it. When I heard about it 2 years ago, I thought it was the dumbest thing in the world, and there's just no way. And then Thomas DeLaury did a video on it. Like he says, you're only saving a bit of starch, so you might be able to have a small baked potato occasionally like that. You're not saving a lot. But it kind of made me think when I was really sick in May and all I was eating was cold baked potatoes. I was very sick and I was warming them up and putting them back in the fridge and eating them cold because anything hot was making me worse. and my blood sugars never went up. It barely even went up when I ate the vanilla wafers, because I was eating that too at that time, and crackers. But it made me start thinking, is resistant starch a real thing or a dumbass thing? Yes, I said a bad word, because I'm not really sure about the science behind it, and there's multiple things that I've read contradicting each other, like there's on everything. Everything's a contradictory. And of course, your body will handle things differently than Tom and Sally's body will handle it. And to me, it would be a slippery slope. If you're eating I hate rice. So rice is not a thing for me. But if you are a person that loved rice and you start eating some cold rice, how far is that from you eating some hot rice? Or not cooling it off enough and warming it back up too fast. I mean, if you're eating that baked potato cold or warmed slightly up, how close are you eating to a really fattening loaded potato? Because you should never have carbs, starchy foods with fat at the same time, because that's a big no-no. So to me, I just hear dumbness, because I hear is, first of all, there are people with food addictions that probably couldn't handle that, and it would trigger them, and it would be a landslide for them. Other people, I don't think baked potatoes and rice is all that nutrition, so but it was a good theory for making potato salad as a side dish for Thanksgiving. I was thinking about something like that. If it's supposedly okay and works okay, well, potato salad at Christmas, potato salad at Easter, Thanksgiving, that would be an option finally. Because I don't use sweet pickles, I use dill when I make them. There's a lot of things for me to research and really look into it. And once I hit my goal, this is something I might experiment with for potato salad reasons. So when there were some beans on that list too, but they isn't as good. Like there's RS1, RS2, RS3, and RS4. 4 is man-made. 3s are like the rice and potatoes, and I think 2 was the beans, or 1 was the beans. I don't know. There's so much to look into, like lentils. So I'm just thinking about this kind of experiments for holidays. So you feel like you're cheating, but it doesn't raise your sugar, your glucose enough to actually be cheating. But I'm not saying this is a good thing. I don't even know if it actually truly works. Dr. Berry says it's a dumbass move. So, it just depends on your body, I guess. So I have my coffee, I have a jug of water, I've taken my meds, I've got my deodorant, because unfortunately on the procedures I'm getting done, like a mammogram and some other stuff, I can't wear deodorant. Ew, I hate it. It's driving me crazy. And it's a long drive in the heat. So it's coming with me for afterwards, And then I may or may not go to Costco, depending on what time I get out of there. So I'm going to shut up and get going, because I have to walk out the door in 3 minutes, and I don't have shoes on, and I gotta grab my jacket and grab all my stuff, and I will show you what I eat for the rest of the day. I will tell you if I work out anymore, and I will let you know how my appointment went, and if I got bruised all up again. Usually it doesn't show up for a couple of days though. So I just got home a few minutes ago. It is close to 5. I am cooking a pork chop and a hamburger. Gonna have some cheese on it, debating if I want to try the chili or not. I'm absolutely starving. I did have one of the Premier protein shakes. I tried the strawberry one. It's very hint of strawberry. Sometimes those make me go up. I don't know, but I was starving and had a long drive home and hadn't eaten since 7 a.m. with that bacon, so I had one. So if I get some water weight from it, oh well, because this girl was hungry and I couldn't find a McDonald's anywhere on the road, so that was my choice. Run into Walmart and grab one, because they didn't have any beef sticks I could have either. I was striking out today, you just don't even know. I couldn't even find a GNC or something, or a vitamin store to get some chips, Quest chips. So yeah, we're going with that shake. It did not hurt my stomach, surprisingly, because they always do. But this one didn't, maybe because I was so hungry. I don't know. Usually it does. But I'm trying to get myself not as sensitive to milk. When I had milk products all the time, I didn't get so nauseous from them. When I cut them all out, I started to get extremely nauseous when I added them back in, other than Kobe Jack cheese and Kerrygold butter. So I'm slowly trying to add stuff back in to get my sensitivity lowered so I can eat stuff. Like, I want broccoli and cheese soup for the winter. So I need to get that fixed too. So I'm going to go cook and I'll show you exactly what it looks like when I'm done. It's 5 o'clock. I'm going to eat. So, yeah, doesn't look good, but it'll be fine.